Please, all of you listen. Now I am going to give you the clear instruction to complete with others. See, yesterday, the first level of completion with others only you practiced. Actually, two levels. One by digging out. Second, by collapsing the toxic molds by talking it out. How many of you feel by yesterday talking it out, by so much of anger has gone out? The vengeance has gone out. That silly, that spice has gone out. Only now you are ready to talk to the other person actually. Yesterday itself, if I asked you to talk to other person for completion, you would have picked up one more fight and came back. You would have gone for completion, but came back with more incompletion. Now understand. You are going to call everyone you listed, even if it is 200. First thing you need to understand. Completion is not apologizing. You are not asked to talk to the other person and say, oh, whatever I did is a mistake, please forgive me. No. You are going to tell the other person, this is the fact happened, done by you, but this is the way I perceived it. Now I decided to drop my perception, my world, my cognition. See, listen carefully. Completion is good. Incompletion is not bad. Listen. Now the completion you want to have is good. But don't worry to find out who is wrong in the past incompletion. That is not required. If you try to find out who is wrong, it will lead to only more incompletion. How many of you understand? If you try to find out who is wrong, it will only lead to more incompletion. If you find out you are wrong, it will lead to guilt. If you find out you are right and he is wrong, it will lead to more anger. Please understand. People sometimes ask, oh, he hurt me, he gave me suffering, why should I complete? I am not responsible. Please understand. You may not be responsible for the incompletion happened, but you are only responsible for the completion which is going to happen. Do you want to hang on to the past, or do you want to rebuild your future? People tell, no, let him come and complete. He is not asking for enlightenment. You are only asking. Is he asking? You are only asking. You want better life. You want better reality. You want to raise your consciousness. You want to go for completion. Then who should take the responsibility? You. First thing, completion is not apologizing, so you don't have to apologize. Second thing, completion does not mean both of you have to accept something. No. It is just explaining to the other person the fact, the world and my world, and telling him, I am dropping my world. I am not going to carry this anymore in our future relationships, our future way of relating. That's all. Declaring that you are my world, and declaring you are not going to carry your my world in further relationship is completion. How many of you understand? If you don't understand, raise your hand. I'll repeat once more. I'll repeat. Listen. Declaring to the other person the world, the fact, and my world, your perception, and declaring you are not going to carry the my world anymore in the future relationship. That's all is completion. How many of you understand? Now clear? When you are talking to the other person, you should have the list of the things you wrote, and it should be very clear. For all your perception, you are responsible. I am not saying there was never a mistake done by the other person, but whether there is a mistake or not, for your perception, you are responsible. Now you are dealing only with that and declaring you are not going to carry my world anymore in your life. Getting clear? You will see the amount of healing happening in you, completion happening in you. You will become just a simple child again. I can awaken your third eye just like anything. Finally, it boils down to Kundalini Shakti. I am telling you. Really, I am telling you. It is incompletions with others is the root cause of you having doubt about you. Listen, the incompletions with others is the root of the doubts you carry about you. After you complete the incompletions with others, I will help you to move through the SDHD, self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. And I will show you clearly how that is the main reason why you are struggling with your third eye. Just that SDHD is removed. Like a kids, you will suddenly see the kid, how he described today morning, that like a screen opening. Who is the kid? Whose child? Oh. You see, it's so beautiful. Actually, what he says is true. Because I have not even told that to the kids. I told this example only to you guys. You understand? He is telling exactly, you see. It means it is his real experience. You will actually see like a screen opening. Our SDHD is rooted in the incompletion with others. You see, actually, the incompletion you carry with your mother, father, the people who brought you up, teachers, school ayah, mama, it's all affecting you so much. It actually questions your identity. The identity crisis happens to you. That SDHD, which you are having now, starts from there. Unfortunately, the parents, family who brings you up, they shake you up to the level of identity crisis, but they forget to give you the identity of authentic completion. They shake you up, but they don't give you the right replacement, solution. When you don't find the right replacement, you fall into SDHD, self-doubt. You start questioning anything about you. Many times you start having doubt. Am I a person existing? Am I a consistent being happening? Now, completion with others. First thing will happen is your trust on you will increase. Your trust on you will increase. The SDHD will melt down. SDHD will drastically drop. I also bless all of you. You will all be successful in completion with others. I give you my initiation and blessing. Start calling from today. Whenever you find the break time, start calling. If the person is not alive, it's okay, you don't need to bother. Leave it. You sat with them in the mirror, that's enough. But if the person is alive, call. And if you have anything to complete with me in the energy session, bring it as letter. That's all. And I am always complete. When you bring it as letter, I will complete you also, that's all. I have no problem. Then leave it. Then you have done already invoking them in the mirror. You see, ultimate result need to be acquired from this process is the toxic molds inside you has to collapse. And if that person is not contactable, then for sure you are not going to relate with him at all forever. So the toxic mold is not going to be rebuilt again. If there is any possibility you are going to relate with that person, it should be done from now. If there is no possibility you can talk to that person, he is already there somewhere, means he is disappeared, he is missing, he is dead, then what can you do? And there is no possibility to restart again. So the toxic molds have already collapsed. That's enough.
About the world and my world with the other person, has it to be a passive communication, or when they share something, do I have to listen?
Listen. You introduce, tell them that I am attending a program where I need to complete with all this, and then start telling. When they talk, you can listen. Listen with a lot of patience, and then tell them, I am not here to find fault, find out whether you are wrong or I am wrong. I am here to explain something to you from my side as my spiritual practice. That's all. Everyone will be listening. Don't worry.
No. The major incompletion for me is my
wife.
Is with my wife.
Come on, join the club.
And I mean, she is instrumental in motivating me, to attend this program, and she's joining for Shivogam.
No. Everyone pushes the husband or wife so that I'll be free. See, everyone puts their husband and wife on me so that they will be free. Come on, good. It's good. Actually, it is good that if your spouse sends you here, because when you call for completion, he or she has to listen. You are responsible sending me. Come on, now listen to what I am saying. It's good. It's good. Actually, your spouse, they all know you will be calling them for completion. That is why they sent you here. You don't know the trick. And many people call Jnanatma and find out, when is the completion? Still my wife has not called me. Still my husband is not calling me. What, completion is not? Yes. Call again, that's all. If you are not able to reach today, we have so many days further. Try calling every day. They will never answer forever. Then okay, no problem, leave it. Then talking to them in the mirror is enough.
Swamiji, this my world and the world is quite broad. So instead of calling, that will end up in conversation. Can I send an email?
No. You have to listen to the other person's voice. Response. I have seen sometimes people start talking after 20 years, 30 years. And I am here to support. Don't worry, do it. I'll do it. I'll do my miracles. I'll do my jadoo. So all of you understand about completion with others? If you have any question on completion with others, you are welcome. I've initiated now and blessed you. As a ritual, start the first step. Because you should not have the dvandva vigna. As per tradition, the moment you are initiated, you should not be postponing it. Dvandva vigna should not be there. For example, if the doctor gives you medicine, that day itself you should not postpone taking it. Or a teacher gives a homework, you should not be postponing that day itself doing it. So when you are initiated and given the instruction now, you should not be postponing it immediately. Start it. Whatever way you can. Then come back, we will move to the next process, because it is not going to end, it cannot end in half an hour or 1 hour or two. Even if I give whole day today, we know. At least start it, then we will move to the next step. Some things, these rituals are really good. Otherwise, I have seen people who think, oh, some gym equipment you ordered, it has come. If you decide to open it tomorrow, you will never open it. It will be lying down under your garage or under the steps, that small room which every house has. How many of you have this experience? See?